From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for April 14th, 2017. In a moment we'll be taking a look at the AUDUSD, the Australian versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. But first, a recap of one of the trade suggestions made yesterday. We're looking here at the USD CHF. Of course, a couple of days ago, we saw a significant sell-off of the US dollar as the market fell from the 1.0070 level on the single candle all the way back down into the 1.0020. So a significant fall-off with that big red candle between the yellow and the pink shaded area. Then we saw a little bit of a rebound as the market came back up underneath the yellow shaded area. If we zip it out here to the daily time frame, we can see that same price area, we see the market coming back up underneath nearly the 100 period moving average into the 60s and 70s once again yesterday. That's the blue candle from yesterday. So coming up back into the yellow shaded area. So with that, coming back down to the 4-hour time frame as the market rallied back into the yellow zone where we see historical resistance on the left hand side of the chart, we took the short right at the 1.0060 level, and of course we're seeing a little bit of profit, about 14 pips of profit right now on the trade. It has fallen all the way back down into the 0038 or so level. The bottom of the current candle is sitting low, actually 1.0039, so a little bit down there into the 39 level. Definitely would like to see the target back down to the pink shaded area achieved into the 0030 level. Give us an opportunity to protect the trade. I will look to make the trade at break even if it hits over 20 pips of profit. Of course, the risk at this point is that it turns around and goes back above the yellow shaded area. So watching that as we go throughout our day today. Let's move on over to the AUDUSD. Here on the daily time frame, I'm going to zoom in one more time on the daily. We've been observing yesterday during the trade room some patterns, a similar pattern that we've seen before, and so we're looking to maybe take advantage of that similar pattern. Of course, with the sell-off of the US dollar and some positive news out of Australia, we saw this currency pair go up the other day. Yesterday specifically, we saw it go up with, again, sell-off of the US dollar, positive news out of Australia sent this higher. Let's go ahead and zoom it in one more time and take a look at the green shaded area in the middle of the chart between 7,500 and 7,515. There's the 100 period moving average in there. I want to point out the left hand side, the blue trend line, the black oval or circle, kind of hard to see that in the middle of that. Let's make it a little bit wider. The black circle, the blue trend line, found support there, went up, got above the yellow zone. Take a look at the black box just above the blue trend line, the black box above the yellow zone, sat above it, sat down on top of it, and then a significant rally. All right, so we want to take this pattern and translate it over here to the right-hand side where we see the black circle. The market challenged the 100 period moving average, but the news and the data caused it to go back up. We see a little bit of a rising blue trend line. We're back above the yellow zone inside the blue box. So if a similar price action happens and we see eventually a continued rise here for this pair from the yellow zone, we want to look to take advantage of that. So if we're looking to buy, we're buying on a dip into the yellow shaded area, just like you would have done back here at the black box. Then of course the next thing we're going to look for is the break of the purple zone, 7,600, and a continuation higher. We don't want to buy it too close to that purple zone because we know it can be resistance. We've already seen that yesterday. So don't buy too close to the purple zone, but on a dip to the yellow zone provides us with lower risk and a duplication basically of the pattern that we see over here on the left. Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Now we already have seen it. Let me zoom out one time, a couple of times so we can see both of them here. We already have seen the market come back down and challenge back down towards the yellow shaded area. Got very close to it. And if you look back at the black box, it came down multiple 4-hour candles. These are not just one 4-hour candle. This is multiple 4-hour candles inside the black box. Yeah, that came down to the yellow shaded area. So that's what I'm hoping to see. Another challenge back down here towards the 75.55 or so into the 75.50s. An opportunity to go long, target the purple zone, and of course above the purple zone we look for the continuation. And the risk all in that is that it breaks back under the yellow shaded area and we look for the 75.40 and we look for this to go back down and challenge the green zone or lower. One interesting part about this is the trend line that we have here, the red trend line. We are capping out at that. So if we're going to see it go higher, it will need to break that red trend line and the purple shaded area. And again, it's very similar to what happened back here. You can see we had somewhat of a red trend line over here on the left again, and that was a similar situation. So we see the same pattern setup that we see over here on the left, over here on the right. If we're going to go higher, we needed to bounce off the yellow zone, break the purple zone, go higher. Otherwise, the risk in this scenario, in this setup, is that it breaks back under the yellow zone for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.